The stock market bottom is here. In this video, I want to take a look at SPY. Okay, we have clear indication of the bottom with the RSI and the chart level. In this video, we have to take a look at the Magnificent Seven, which are absolutely screaming bullish. All of these stocks dropped and we hit a very nice bottom, and I personally bought in calls today, and I bought the dip. So in this video, I want to go in depth. Just 2 days ago, yesterday, we were freaking out. The whole market was freaking out. The SPY was down over 4% in the morning, right at market open. But now we are seeing that Japanese futures are bouncing back. The Nikkei 225 is up 8%. Futures, American futures are up 1%. The S&P 500 is up already 1%. And as you guys know in the Discord, I bought into a call option. So hopefully I can get out tomorrow or the next day for a very nice profit on my position for calls. So this is a perfect buying opportunity. We're taking a look at the Nikkei. Was down around 16% on the monthly. We're going to be talking about SPY, but this is a perfect example of buying on red, and this was a perfect example that I want to talk about. So the first thing that I want to take a look at is I want to take a look at the SPY. The SPY is screaming bullish right here. We're taking a look at the RSI. The first thing that I want to take a look at is the RSI. The RSI is an indicator that tells us if a stock is overbought or oversold. And the last time we had a RSI like this was the previous pullback that we got. So this was around April right here, and today we got that indication. In my yesterday's video, I was telling you guys about SPY and how we're gonna hit the RSI today. We're gonna hit the lower RSI today because we knew we were gapping down for the SPY. So the number one thing is the RSI, man. The RSI is looking absolutely beautiful right here. If we take a look at a little bit out, we could see, a lot of times when the RSI called the bottom out. Okay, so right here, and then we had one right here. So the RSI is a very nice indicator, one of the rare indicators that I actually use. The next thing we have to take a look at is we actually have to take a look at this chart and the support. So first thing that I want to take a look at is, this was a correction, a solid correction, a very deserving correction. We had Nvidia just skyrocketing, AI, Apple, all of these stocks just carrying, and we finally got the pullback that we got. So we were down over 9%, over 10%, which is a lot. So just think about that. Being down this much for SPY, what is the probability that we go lower? So this was a solid pullback right here for the SPY, down around 8%, 8 to 10%. That is a solid, healthy correction that we are taking a look at. The next thing that we have is we have the support. So we could see that this is a very nice support right here. This was a previous support, and then we had a resistance. So the chart is also looking very nice for SPY, and then obviously we got that confirmation by having that bounce today, and then it's looking like we're gonna have a green day tomorrow for SPY, with futures being up over 1%. So again, I did have calls. I want to take in profit around right at market open. I got very close to expiration, so I'm hoping for like 80% gain, 100% gain on the calls. So this is what we are taking a look at for SPY. Some solid bottoming out right here, then hopefully we can consolidate, head higher, and by election time, we can hit all-time highs and keep breaking new records with Christmas and the Santa Claus rally, which is going to be insane this year. Next, we got to take a look at the QQQ. The QQQ also looks absolutely amazing. Take a look at the RSI. Again, just like SPY, the RSI is a solid indicator. And we can see that this is the bottom. Okay, the RSI is screaming bullish. We are screaming bottom. If you just take a look at the chart, again, look at this massive pullback we got. Okay, these massive pullbacks, that is when we want to buy in and play the bounce. At least like a bounce like like this, okay, for calls. So QQQ is also looking very interesting. Now this is where it gets very, very interesting. I want to take a look at the Magnificent Seven and the top companies like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, all of those, and tell me if you guys see a pattern. So we're taking a look at Apple right here. Apple hit a solid level of support, 197. If you caught this support, this was a solid level to snipe the bottom off, and Apple bounced very, very nicely right here. So this is how, Apple looks. Take a look at the RSI. RSI can go a little bit more down, but this was a solid, bottom, a solid bounce off the level of support. Look at how we respected this level for Apple. And then take a look at Microsoft. Okay, all of these stocks are looking very, very similar, and all of these stocks are just screaming absolutely bullish. And this is why I bought in calls today. For me, this was a solid buy the dip opportunity. Take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft at a very nice level of support. Take a look at the RSI. Again, the RSI is oversold. Okay, just like that. The chart looks absolutely clean. Okay, we have this massive channel here for Microsoft. This was also a previous level of resistance, so we can see that we are respecting this level. Very nice for Microsoft. This setup is absolutely so clean for Microsoft. We just need to hold these levels. So again, expecting a very, very nice bounce. Next, we got Google. And again, Google also looking very nice. Take a look at the RSI, oversold, and boom, we hit a massive level of support. Take a look at this pullback. That is when we want to buy in. Okay, when we have these pullbacks, when we have these leg downs, that is when we want to play the bounce and buy in calls for Google. So this is how Google is looking. Now for Bitcoin, I bought the dip again on Bitcoin. I keep accumulating Bitcoin, and right here at 50,000 to 55,000, man, it is such a great deal. Okay, this is such a great deal for Bitcoin. I talked a lot about Bitcoin, and again, Bitcoin is sitting at now $1 trillion market cap, and we are competing with gold. Okay, again, the true competition for Bitcoin is gold. Okay, Bitcoin is digital gold. It is a commodity. Bitcoin is more scarce. You can send it across, time faster with gold. It is more accessible. It is more usable than gold. It is a better version of gold. So when I'm saying, $700,000 price target for Bitcoin, I'm saying a $700,000 price target for Bitcoin. And over the next 10 years, you guys will see. So this is the best deal in the market right now. Bitcoin, we're talking about a very nice 30% from the bottom to all-time highs right now. We have elections coming up. You guys know that presidents are talking about it, and it is just going to be insane. And then obviously Christmas is going to be incredible. I'm very excited for this Christmas. As you guys know, historically, Christmas is very, very bullish, the Santa Claus rally, and then going into next year. And if you take a look at the monthly time frame for Bitcoin, it is looking absolutely amazing. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Personally, I think this is the bottom. The chart says so, the RSI, the levels. We have Japanese futures bouncing. We have the futures up 1%. And make sure to go to SundayStockTalk.com for the free newsletter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the Discord.